Hi everyone. So here I am today in the State Library where I do a lot of the writing for my book, and I want to address the whole time period from 2008 right through to 2023 and how that really is changing your life. You know, I've talked a lot in the other videos about adjusting to change and what the big picture changes are, but I want to get more specific about the big forces that are at work in your life and how that can really help you adjust your life to live the life that you were really born to live. So, the factors involved with this. Firstly, there's the planet Pluto. It, in 2008, entered into Capricorn, and it's going to be there until 2023. So that provides the big, you know, the major force that we're aware of that's at work in the world at the moment. And alongside with that, you've got Neptune entered into Pisces, and another asteroid called Chiron is also in Pisces. So you've got two very, very signs being powerfully transformed at the moment, or two very powerful energies at work at the moment. Structure and an earth sign, Capricorn, and flow and water, you know, a water sign, Pisces. And along with that, Uranus is in Aries. And Uranus is about innovation and change. Pluto is about deep and profound change. Neptune, visioning, dreaming, imagination, flow, going with the flow. Chiron, healing and wisdom and mentoring. And all of these four planets providing a big picture context, a flow of energy that is transforming the world, or at least marking the transformation that we're going through at the moment, you know, like indicators of what's really going on. And those energies and forces are flowing into your life slowly, because they're not short-term energies, they're long-term energies, but they're putting this profound pressure, or they're out marking this profound pressure for growth and change that's occurring in our life and in your life right now. So understanding those is going to give you some real perspective. It's going to enable you to understand, you know, where this is all heading, rather than everyone going chaos, panic, let's go and make $1 million because that's going to save me, that's going to get me out of trouble. You know, for some people it will. But for a lot of others, you know, $10 million isn't going to make any real difference, because the world is changing and their life is changing. And the key thing is, if you're not living the life that you're designed to live, you know, if you're not really embracing the things I discussed in the other videos of, you know, turning up as the individual that you really are and making decisions from your inner authority, then $100 million, $1 billion is not going to make any real difference for you. You know, you'll just be experiencing, as one person said to me years ago, an accountant actually, you know, poverty at a higher level, you know, poverty with lots of money. So let's have a look at these profound changes that are happening in the world at the moment. And the first one is Pluto entered Capricorn in 2008 and will be there till 2023. Pluto brings a new life. It, you know, brings on one side death that leads to rebirth and then regeneration. And on the other side, you know, transmuting, transforming, transcending. In other words, it brings growth and change and evolution into your life. And that energy is focusing primarily now in Capricorn, which is the structure of the world. Capricorn is about retaining things. In the old chemistry, it was called a retentive energy, you know, like a wall in a landscape that retains, you know, retaining wall. It holds things in place so they can mature and become solid and become real and really, you know, fulfill their potential. Well, that's what Capricorn does. It creates boundaries in your life. It creates structure. It creates what you call your lifestyle, or it marks the need for you to create a lifestyle, some boundaries and structure, so that you can grow and mature and fulfill your true potential. Pluto's bringing change, growth and evolution into that area. And the obvious thing that happened in 2008 was the world had to change its values because, first thing that happened, the economy melted down. And it doesn't matter whether you're into spiritual things or human potential or growth. You know, when your house gets taken from you by foreclosure, your business goes close to or into bankruptcy, you have to step back and go, hold on, I need to change. And this is what's happening to the world. The very structure of the world is changing now. It flowed on from the economic meltdown, infecting individuals and countries all around the world. Institutions, again, countries, institutions, individual lifestyles, all part of Capricorn. But it flowed on to politics, governments. And it's now working its way deeply into the very, very structure of the way we live our lives in the world. Business, for instance, the whole thing is shifting and changing. The simplest way is from the shops and the offices to the internet, and that's transforming the whole way and the whole structure of the way we do business all around the world. So, firstly, you're in a world where the very structure of the world is not reliable, conservative. It's in flux, it's in chaos, it's in change. So it boils down to this. You need to take your lifestyle and really grow and change it so that you can, and here's the key to Capricorn. Capricorn is about authority. To be the author of your own reality, not to dominate other people with being tough, Capricorn is about authority, and you need to become the author, the writer of your own script in life. In your movie, you write the script. This is the blossoming of you as an individual that I talked about in the other videos. It's time now to start really looking at your life and going, is this the life that the script that I would write for myself in this life? Not the script I would write to please everybody around me, or to get their approval, or to show them that I'm somebody. No, the script that you would write for yourself if money wasn't an issue, if no limitations, you just would write a script because in your heart and in your gut, your inner authority, it's like, this is my passion. This is the best expression of who I am that I can possibly put out there. And I want to stretch that even more. This would be, in one word, fun. I would love to live this life. That's the shift that's happening from, how we were brought up and all the expectations that are put upon us and all the expectations we put upon ourselves, and now all that's been moved away. And it's like, what is the life that's right for you, that's correct for you, that truly expresses the unique individual that you are? That's the force at work. And that's the same for each country, for each institution, for each business, and for the boundaries that you create in your life. They have to be... Look, discipline's a great thing as long as it is a discipline that you choose, that's right for you, that works for you. Okay, so big changes, and we've had 15 years, we're 6 years into it, another 9 years to go. But that's what's behind all these changes, is getting rid of the facades we've developed and really embracing the person that we are and the life that we're here to live. And that is not a simple thing. It's not a mind thing. It's something that comes, yes, from your heart, as many people say, but on a practical level it comes from your inner authority, and that's what human design is great for, helping you identify precisely. So you know how to make correct decisions for you. And then the choices become, making real choice that really does make a difference. Creating your world by conscious choice becomes a possibility when you know how to make correct decisions, and we'll talk about that in the following video. On top of that, you've got Neptune in Pisces. Neptune, dreaming, imagining, visioning. Pisces, basically the same thing, because they're Neptune rules Pisces. How are you going to create this life that really gives you the boundaries in which you can grow to your full and truest potential? You're going to do it with visioning, dreaming, imagining. You're going to do it through letting go. It's dropping martyrhood, working with real magic, real visioning, real dreaming, real imagination, living imagination. It's going to come out of your dreams, visions, and living imagination. That's where it's going to come from. And it's going to be a lifestyle structure that connects you with what we call the divine, or the, if you're scientific, the invisible, or if you're a skeptic, what we can't understand, but we will one day. That part of us that's greater than us, because there is something out there, definitely. So really connecting and having a relationship with that part of you and that dimension of life is going to be crucial to creating a lifestyle. So it's got to be something that fulfills you spiritually as well as physically, and I mean as well as physically, not spiritually at the expense of physical, but physical life that truly expresses your spirituality, your relationship with the invisible, the divine, whatever you choose to call it. And along with that, you've got Chiron in there. Chiron, it's about healing the wounds, but also it's far deeper than that. It's about really developing your wisdom and your ability to mentor, to have mentors, but then to become one yourself as you grow and mature in your life. And it's also fundamentally about the true magician in you, releasing your magic into the world. So again, creating this new authority, this new lifestyle for yourself, it's going to need to include your vision, your dream, your true dream, not the dreams other people have shared with you, not the dreams you got from some movie somewhere, but your dreams that come from you and your visions and your natural relationship with the divine and your ability to heal and to heal others, to be mentored and to be a mentor to others, and to find your magic and to be a true magician for you in your life. Well, I don't care whether that's logical magic, like in science and business and accounting, or, imaginative magic. Each one of us has a unique magic. Each life is a magical gift. And you need to connect with that and feel that and experience that on a daily basis. Otherwise your life is going to be mediocre at best. Now, the other factor is Uranus is in Aries. Now, I like to call Aries the sign of, Nike consciousness. Just do it. But it's not about just do it. It's just do what you truly want to do. It's do what you truly want to do. It's not do what everyone else has told you should be doing, or you could be doing, or they want you to do. It's really about connecting honestly with yourself and expressing that openly. Not cheating or deceiving others or yourself, but turning up as the unique individual you are. And Uranus is about freedom and the future and technology and, opening to the possibilities that the future brings. And now's the time to break free as the unique individual you are. There's another couple of years, 3-4 years that Uranus is in Aries. Take advantage of it, because we're right at that turning point right now with what's happening this week, with Uranus and Pluto being 90 degrees to each other. It's time to do the work to break free, to create the lifestyle that you really want. And these are the forces, It's not necessarily the planets that are doing it to you, but this is the energy that the universe, the creative force, is that the powers of the universe, that the flow of life is bringing to you to take advantage of it, because it wants you to succeed. Not because it does anything for it. It's just been created that way. You're here to blossom. Like, a garden gives nurturing to a plant. Why? Because that's what gardens do. Well, the universe and life is giving nurturing to you so that you can blossom. And all the limiters that we've created in order to grow our minds in the past, to deal with the issues that we were dealing with over the last thousands and tens of thousands of years, that's complete. We're ready to take the next step now. It's happening. Absorb those energies and give yourself the authority and the permission to develop your lifestyle. Base it on fulfilling your true dreams, on developing your wisdom and sharing it with the world, on bringing your magic, making your life, let's put it really simply, making your life something not only wonderful and practical and down to earth, but magical. And giving yourself the freedom, giving the future the gift of your unique individuality. They're the big pictures. Now, each of you has your own way and your own path to do that. As I've said, human design is a great way for guiding yourself through that path. But there are many, many other ways, and you have your own unique pathway to go through. Don't hold back now. In the next video, I'll talk about choice and creating this script for your life and creating your world through deliberate conscious choice, which is a little bit different from most human design people. But I'm going to unite choice and decision together so that you'll know how to, create this script that you're creating for your life now through deliberate and very conscious choice. Deliberate, conscious choice. And how to empower that choice in such a way that that choice becomes really meaningful and it manifests in your life in the best possible way for you. So I look forward to talking to you again in the next video.